Hello there guys, and welcome to Ducati, the 90th anniversary official video game. Right, this was in the store for like a couple of quid, like £2 or £3 or something like that. So you can't let that go, can you? So I've had to buy it. I've had a quick look. I haven't really done anything yet. I haven't started my career or anything like that. But I thought I'd share it with you guys, see what it's like. Looks alright. It's a couple of years old now, I think. Can't remember when it came out. But you can tell. It looks a little bit dated. But look at this. Look at the 62, just like the hand-painted detail there. Isn't that lovely? I mean, this bike is just absolutely beautiful. But I do like the way they've gone to the extreme detail of doing that 62 hand painted, but it's got three-dimensional texture as well. It is beautiful. Right, before we jump into the actual game itself, a couple of things I want to show you. Check this out in the options. If we go to... where is it? Maybe it's not in the options. My rider, it's in here. This is really quite impressive. So your rider style, you can tweak everything. So if you ride a motorbike, you can really make it look like you. So there's some defaults like this for various different positions on your bike. And then you can jump down into them and tweak so much stuff. Look at this, it's incredible. Really, really nice. I mean, I'm leaving mine on default, but I'm so impressed with that. Very, very nice. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? It just looks beautiful, especially on that old bike. Well, I'm going to leave mine on the defaults anyway. So there's three riding styles in each of the positions, as you can see. And then, of course, you can create your own. Those are all the same, aren't they? Oh no, there's a foot on the ground. Hang on, hang on. He's not got his foot on the ground, but if he was starting, he would have. So it kind of tells you that. Right, let's get out of this. Let's get into the game. Oh, celebrations as well. It'll randomly do any of the ones that you have ticked. I like this one. So there we go. Right, so the game itself. I don't appear to be able to find a difficulty setting, so I don't know whether that's just not a thing. Your profile is just like your name and your country. Museum, have a quick look in there. You can have a little look at the bikes. You can go into them in more detail, read a little bit about them, and obviously move the camera around and stuff like that. So I've done that, had a good look through the bikes. There's not, a huge amount, but they've all of the icons. But they are very, very beautiful machines. Actually, there's quite a lot, to be honest, isn't there? Some of them are just colour variations, like this. Man, they're so nice. They really are nice. Right, but look at that there, the 62 on the front, just hand painted, and it's got that texture in there from like quite thick paint. That looks lovely. Right, so we have an Xbox Live, so there's a multiplayer option. There's a quick mode where you can just do a little quick race, and then there's the historic tour where we start off in the Desmo from whatever year it was. I assume 90 years ago, given the name of the game, and we work our way through history to the present day. So that's what we're going to do. I haven't done any of this yet. I did one quick race. That was it. So yes, let's jump into historic tour events. The beginning. We'll watch the presentation. Is that it? I was expecting more than that. Right, as you can see, as we progress through the 1970s, 1980s, etc., you need those gold star coins to be able to unlock things. This one only requires one, and it looks like we've got the ability to get 12 from this. So, I mean, if this is a bit too slow, a bit too boring for you, you get one of them and then jump into the next. So you don't have to do everything, but you can see how the game works. It looks like quite a small game. There's only 7 little sections to get through. Not a huge number of options available to us. But, as I said, I'm really not sure where the... I want to try and find difficulty settings before we go in. So, let's just have a quick look in options. Well, we can configure controls. HUD, gamma, audio, auto sync, credits, and profile. That's it. There's nothing. So how do I change? It gives you a little tutorial when you first start the game and it says it's now in easy mode, now it's in a bit more difficult mode. How do I choose those modes? I've got no idea, I don't know where they are. Let's get back in my profile, have a quick look. Oh no, that's just my Xbox profile. It's not in there, is it? Definitely not in controls. Nothing in there that's going to give us difficulty settings. Why do games make these things hard to find? One last place I'm going to look before we come out is my rider. It's not in there, is it? We've been in here already. So riding style, titles and profile. So your titles, you can sort of give yourself a title. It's a bit pointless really, this bit. Kind of like a leaning lover, a speed lover, etc. Don't really see the point of that. We've done riding style. So profile, is it in here? No, as I said, it's just your name and your country. So, let's just get into the game, see what happens. Historic tour. Right. How much time have I wasted so far? 6 minutes. Beautiful. Oh, that's 6 minutes of your life you ain't ever getting back. Right, now let's do some racing and see what the actual game's like, while we admire the hand-painted 62 on the side of that fairing. Alright, done it and parked. Kick off with. What else is in here then? I don't know what the fuck that is. Never heard of that. The French Riviera. That'll be nice. I did see on the reviews a few people have said it's the same tracks as Ride 2. I haven't got Ride 2, so I can't comment on that. I've got Ride 1 that I've never played, and I've got Ride 3 that I have played a little bit. Right, we'll be going on this bike. It's our only one. So 1958, that's when it's from. That's not 90 years. Bloody hell. Right, there's some information about the Desmo. And there's some more. It's quite a relaxing game, this is. When I did that quick race, it was just me and a bunch of other like AI, and everyone's wearing exactly the same clothes, and it didn't feel like a race. It felt like I was going out with a bunch of my mates from the Ducati club. It was like just really mellow and chilled. It was quite nice. I won by miles, so that's why I was looking for the difficulty setting so I could turn it up a bit. So bike settings, race options, probably in here. Ah, this is why I won, because AI is on very easy. Right, we've got very easy, medium, hard, realistic. I'll go for the medium one, and then we'll go up and down depending on how we do. Physics, semi-pro. We'll go for pro. Right. Anti-wheelie, we'll turn that off in case we want to do some wheelies. Tuck in, we'll have that automatic. Ideal trajectory, do we want a racing line? Yeah, because I don't know these tracks. Yeah, we'll have semi-automatic. And traction control, we'll have that off. Off. It was already on off, wasn't it? There we go, I'm being brave. Bike settings. Oh, I can tweak my suspension and my gears. I'm not going to fanny around with a bike, I'll just ruin it. Right, starting grid, let's have a look where I am. 8th. Let's go. Let's race. We'll watch this. I look quite serious. I wonder what the wheelies are like. I wonder if they're easy to control. I'm guessing I'll just flip it if I try and wheelie. Let's have a little go. Ooh! It's quite sensitive. Oh, I don't want this camera. How do I change camera? Ah, there we go, that'll do. Yeah, the graphics look a little bit out of date now, really, don't they? There's no sun shining off the tarmac. The tarmac is incredibly smooth. So it just looks like a game from a few years ago, which it is. So that's fair enough, but like £2 or £3, you can't grumble, can you? Oh, Christ. It's not as easy to control as very easy mode. Alright, let's try and catch him up then. I'm coming for you. They seem to be getting smaller. Have they got a faster bike than me? Come on, slow down, boys. Right, so 3.166 seconds. Let's see if that goes up or down by the time it gives us the next one. I think it'll go up, judging on this corner. And we got a little bit of sunshine glinting off our one gauge on our dash. So the clouds are nice. It's a very pleasant game. It really is. It's just quite nice and relaxed, nice and chilled. Oh look, I've gained 0.1 seconds, so that's good news then. So me fannying about my wheelie at the beginning, that's lost me quite a bit of time, but we got 3 laps. It's got quite a good rewind, which I tested on the quick race that I did. It's one of the rewinds where it just lets you restart wherever you like not like Forza that just goes, do you want to restart from the middle of this corner? No, I don't. Go on. So if you're new to bike racing games, it's a nice easy introduction on this, it's a 125 I think this is, isn't it? But it's quite easy to ride. Oh dear. Alright, we're 3.9 now, so I've dropped behind a bit. I'm going to have to focus. And we're already on lap 2. I think I might lose this. Yeah, don't fanny about doing wheelies at the beginning. And then drive slow. Oh my god, I've lost almost a second. That's terrible. Okay, so maybe I need to ride it on easy, not medium. It's quite forgiving on that curb there, considering I've got traction control off and I've put my settings on reasonably high for the options that were available to me. I wish I could let you use the steering wheel on a bike racing game. I really do. Right, it's much more realistic. It's much closer to an actual bike experience than a controller is. It's like the controller's just using a tiny little joystick underneath your thumb. You wouldn't be able to ride a motorbike like that. Jesus. So yeah, I really wish that they allowed you to use a steering wheel. It'd be a lot better. I know you can get like an adapter that makes your steering wheel work on, like other games and things. I don't know whether it would actually work on what I'm thinking about. The only reason I know that is because I was thinking of inventing one myself, so I looked online to see if someone else had already done it, and somebody has. But it's more about making your wheel compatible with any console, so you could have like a PlayStation wheel and use it on an Xbox and stuff like that. But yeah, that thing already exists, but I don't know whether it would allow you to use your wheel on a game that doesn't support wheel, which is what I was thinking of inventing, so that you could use your wheel on a game like Isle of Man TT, which is what I want to do. We are catching them up, slowly but surely we're catching them up. Well, we've just done that corner really bad, so... There we go. You get away with quite a bit of curb action on here. Okay, I am going to come last, obviously. But I reckon I could have won that. If I hadn't have fannied about at the beginning, I think I definitely could have come first. It's not that difficult. I reckon the medium setting's probably going to be a bit low for most people. Probably about right for me. He's not very happy, is he? Damn! Look, they've all got the same outfit on. It really is just like you're in a club with your mates. Points third, fuck all. Total, fuck all. Position, last. You are shit. Hey, where's my tea? Oh, I've left it in another room. Right. Can we proceed, or do we have to do it again? I imagine we've got to do it again. We'll see what happens. See if it lets us carry on. Yeah, it's very relaxing. The music's relaxing. I don't know. It just feels like a relaxing game, which is pretty weird for a motorcycle game. But it's just like the graphics are a little bit muted. It just feels nice. Have I got to do it again? Well, I really ought to, hadn't I? I mean, I could choose a different track. I don't know any of them. I like the idea of the French Riviera then, so let's have a crack at that, shall we? We'll have 3 laps on this. Oh, we got to use a different bike. Right, okay, so here we go. Another old classic. Slightly slower and slightly worse handling than the Desmo, so that's not encouraging, is it? At the dawn of the 1950s, Ducati decided to revive its commitment to production, and in May 1954 hired Fabio Taglioni, an engineer with experience at their fiercest competitor, Mondial. So they poached somebody there, and they headhunted someone to make a new bike. The beginnings. Come on then, let's have some action. Oh, what's going on with them? I think those people have fallen off their bikes. Maybe scraped their face along the tarmac a little bit. Oh, that's probably why they're standing watching. They're not racing anymore. They're probably scared to get back on. I'd be scared if I got disfigured like that. Well, that 192 is not beautifully hand painted, is it? It's pixelated to fuck. Yeah, go, 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 go. Shiny pants. Come on then, boys. No pissing around this time. I need to get one of them gold badges so I can progress. Yeah, get out of it. Ooh, that Wilson name's a bit big, isn't it? Ooh. You're right, Jacobs. Nice clothes. Lovely bike. Good to see you. Ooh. Yeah, hopping up and down the curb there. I'm pretty sure you can't do that in a motorbike without having some repercussions. Yeah, come on. I need to turn off them names above their heads. They look shit. I always turn them off. I think they look stupid on racing games. Giant name tag floating above someone's head. I don't like anything that's not realistic. Oh, you little bugger! Hey, can we rewind? Yeah, we can. We can rewind that. That weren't my fault. Can I turn the camera while I'm rewinding? Let's see how far back it goes. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Well, I can start from anywhere, which is nice, but it's quite a short rewind, so I don't like that on games, because if I'm going to crash, I want to watch the crash and then kind of like rewind history and not do the crash. But you can't do that when it's only a short rewind. So let's have a look at the entire thing. Yeah, that's too short. That is too short. Come on in. Oh, I like the slow motion re-entry. Wow, bollocks. That should have been on my brake, not my accelerator. I wish it'd tell you that. When you rewind, I wish it'd say, by the way, at the moment you've got your brake pressed down 70%. You might want to put your finger on the brake button before you continue. You know, that'd be useful information, wouldn't it? Oh, my little bike's struggling to go up this hill. Come on. It feels a lot slower than 130 kilometers an hour. On lap 2, I didn't notice myself cross the start-finish line. I'm not sure where it is. I've gone really wide. Do you want to hit my head on that wall? Oh, that fence! Get out of it. Look at this little bastard using my clean air. Go on. I'm going to outbrake you on this corner, mate. Might celebrate by doing a little wheelie. Shit! I wish you could rotate the camera whilst you're rewinding. Right, okay, I'm not going to do a wheelie this time. I might do a little one. I'll try and do a controlled wheelie. Whee! I keep forgetting that I've got my front and back brake are separate. So I forgot about that. I'm just using the front brake all the time. I completely forgot that I'd set it to separate brakes. Oh, I use the back brake. Everyone's flown in front of me. Come on, I've got to get third to get a gold star. I'm on the bloody last lap already. Get out of the way. Don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to come 7th if I can hold on to this position. Let's look back. Oh, there we go. Here they all come. Ah, bollocks. Oh, we just needed one more lap, and I reckon I would have been able to catch him up. Oh no! So unfortunately, we got to settle for 6th because this is the finish line right here. That's a bit of a bummer. So I've still got nothing. We'll try another track. I don't want to lower the difficulty though. I think I definitely could have been in the running there if I'd have been a bit more focused. So we'll try a different track. But I do like these old bikes. I like them a lot. Oh, what we got then? This looks easy. But this one looks long, so if it's longer, I've got a little bit more time to catch up with people. It's in the Desmo as well, so I'll be going with that because I preferred the Desmo. So, oh, look at it. Category E for excellent. Or just for E. Right, what else has it got to say then? It is a 125. What's Joey Dunlop's bike? It's not one of these, is it? It's a similar sort of thing though, isn't it? Yeah. Whee! That's enough. Get back down. Get caught up in the pack too much. I don't like the rewinding, really. I don't want them to knock me off. But as I say, don't we just look like a club, the Ducati motorcycle boys, going out for a ride in our matching, our matching leathers. There we go. That's more like it. See you later, boys. Oh, blimey, I nearly snapped the thumbstick off my controller then. Cheeky little wheelie. Hey, actually, you've got quite a lot of control on that, so you could wheelie for ages. That is pretty good, actually. I mean, you can't do that on MotoGP, can you? I was so excited about it, I said actually twice. Right, 1.534 seconds up, that's nice. Another cheeky wheelie. Go on, go on. Oh, not too high. Oh, bollocks. Do you reckon we can catch them? Oh, yeah, come on. Don't rewind. We can do this. Get them, get them, get them. Oh, we've got 2 laps to catch them up. All right, no more wheelies. We can do an endo. Or a stoppy. Oh, I didn't click. Ah, thank God for that. I'll be pissed off if I don't win. If I don't catch them up, I'm like, why did I not rewind? Why did I do that stupid wheelie? I'm not even driving very good now that I'm behind. But I am catching the pack, that's good. Well, I was. Try and get in some clean air. See if we can slingshot our way past the pack. Doesn't seem to be making much difference. Oh, go on! Yeah! I use those curbs. I think maybe medium's a little bit too easy because shouldn't be able to catch them up quite as easy as this, should I? Maybe I want it on hard. Let's go through this gap. Look at that. Cheers, boys, for leaving me nice, plenty of room to squeeze myself through. He's a bit close. All right, 1 lap to go. Oh shit! I've just remembered I've got a bad brake. Yeah. Oh, bollocks. Got you now, mate. Now I am tempted to celebrate and do a little wheelie. Just a little one. Go on. Bit bigger. Ooh. No, none of that silly business anymore. We just want to win. We want to get our first gold star. Quite like to learn these tracks as well and turn off this driver line. I really don't like using the driver line. There we go, boys. We have won. So obviously, we're going to try and flip the bike just before the line. Can we do it? Oh, that wasn't the line. Bloody hell, it was a good job I didn't flip the bike. Well, here it comes. Can I flip the bike on the line? Oh, I didn't quite make it. I should have tried to stop it right on the line, shouldn't I? Just catapulted myself over. Look at that! 3 gold stars. New title unlocked, no rules. And we've got some sort of achievement. Achievement unlocked, you're the bollocks. Thanks, mate. Aye, look at the times. And we fell off. Right, we definitely got to up the difficulty because that's ridiculous. See all those bikes up in that line there. There's probably not that many of those bikes in the entire world in real life. God blimey, it gives you a lot of achievements. Win a race with pro physics. Yeah, it's pretty easy, this is. There's new bikes! Look at that! Let's get some information on this bike. That'll do. What else we got? Yeah, that's enough. Lovely jubbly. Right, so it's automatically put us onto 1970s because they're open, so we could go in there and have a bit of a play. Oh, we can watch the presentation. I'm sure the 70s started in 1970, not 1972. Well, we did the 60s go to 1972 then? Everyone was so fucked they didn't realise that it was a new decade. Right, we'll go to the 70s. Is this the same tracks? No. North Wales. Quite fancy a bit of North Wales. We've done France. Ooh, Championship. We've got Road America. I'll be going on North Wales then. Spent most of my childhood in North Wales. Be a nice bit of nostalgia for me. Wonder where we are. Maybe it's my old... what we got? We got a Super Sport. We got this. Well, obviously, I mean, you know me, guys. Which one am I going to go for? Correct. What category was the other one? I didn't notice. Probably the same. There's probably not much in them. Right, there you go. That's all the information if you want to read it. I'm not going to bother. Oh, a mosquito just flew in front of the TV. I'm going to have to catch that before the end of the night. Otherwise it will just eat my face while I'm asleep. Oh, there's a castle. So it could be Carnarvon Castle or something maybe. Right, let's have another look at them settings, shall we? Race options. Difficulty, hard. Rewind, I'll leave that. Physics Pro, yeah, we'll leave all this. Yeah. Right then, up to hard. Let's go! I wish they used vector graphics on the liveries of bikes. I mean, that's just a blue stripe and a red stripe, but it pixelated. If that was a vector, it'd look perfect. Now, quite often, when you use... Hang on, why am I in this view? Did I just do my last race in this view? Did I press the button by mistake? That's weird. I'm going to stick with this view actually because just for a comparison's sake. Nah. I don't know what I prefer. It's a bit sketchy. Get out of it. Obviously there's a big difference between medium and hard, as there is on all games. This is the curse of racing games. Quite often, one setting you just come first all the time no matter what you do, and the next setting up, you just can't even compete. It's terrible. This is why I really like the F1 games, where there's like so many variations on the difficulty setting. I have mine set at about 65, so 60 is where it moves from medium to hard, but it goes up to about 125 or something, so you can gradually increase, and it means the game is always going to be a challenge for you. I really like that. Whereas there's quite a few games where Grid, for example, there's one setting on Grid where I'm just like almost an entire lap ahead of them, but the next setting up, I can't even come, you know, the pack is miles ahead of me. That's just not right. And this looks like another one of them games. One setting too difficult, one setting too easy. Well, I'm not riding very well, to be fair. I could ride a lot better than this. So what do you think? Do you like it? I like it. I mean, it's like... I did quite a critical sort of review of Isle of Man TT2. I was so excited about that game coming out, and I loved number 1. And there's just a few things in there that are really bad. I've played it a lot since I did that review, and I actually really like the game now, but there are still some things in it that I think, why the fuck did you do that? Like them stupid birds. But the graphics in this, I mean, they're not great, but they're not bad, are they? It's certainly playable. It looks nice. I haven't seen any pop-up anywhere yet, whereas there is pop-up in Isle of Man TT2. There's a big bloody white house that suddenly appears from nowhere, which is ridiculous. And also the birds look so shit, it's unbelievable. If you can't do birds, don't do birds. This game hasn't bothered. They know they can't do birds, so they haven't bothered. Right, so I'm 10th. Come on. See if we can brake a bit later on these corners. There we go. And the driver line's a little bit, you know, it's a bit overcautious. I don't need to brake when it suggests at all. I should have turned it off and just used the mini-map and looked at the apex. I think when you do that, you tend to drive a lot better than when you go, oh my god, the line's turned red, I better put my brakes on, even though you don't really need them. What are we on? Lap 3 of 3. Oh bollocks! So I'm going to come 9th. I'm going to come 9th then, or even possibly 10th if this guy gets in front. Nice track, quite pleasant. Just the finish. Yeah. But it's nice. I reckon this difficulty mode is better. I was mid-pack, first try. So that's not bad, is it? I mean, I don't want to always win. It's not a challenge. And I like it when you've got your settings set to high. It makes you feel like you're better than you are. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to be leaving it on this setting. I'm going to work my way through this. I might actually do a video series of these. Like, do the entire... what do you call it? Like the historic tour or whatever it was called. There were a couple of problems with the graphics there. But I would snap this up if I was you guys. I don't know if it's still in the store for super cheap. I think it is. Let's have a look. What was it? I can't remember what it was on. Let's do a search for it. Right. I'll just search for duck. Right. Oh, bollocks. I'll tell you what, it'd be a lot easier doing this. Right. There we go, that's easier. I don't know if it'll tell me the price though, because I've already got it. I think it just says you own this game, doesn't it? But I think it's still on the deal. I think it was the deal that started on May the 4th, where they switched over from the old ones to the new ones. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. But I'm pretty sure it was like £3 or something. So I definitely think it's worth grabbing. Installs pretty quick, 'cause it's only 10 gig. But yeah, it's quite pleasant. It really is. Graphics are not amazing by what we're used to lately, but I mean, you can't go wrong for that much money, can you? And they are beautiful old bikes. So it's certainly worth it. Let's have a little quick look at what games I've bought lately. So if I pop to my home screen, I bought some more driving games, which I've put in here. So a whole bunch of them. And what else have I bought? to have a crack on. Oh, there was a sale on Assassin's Creed, so I've played Assassin's Creed Odyssey quite a lot, about 200 hours worth over the past month or so. I played it quite far through with Cassandra, and then I deleted my save and started again with the guy, and the guy's voice is rubbish. I'll tell you what, if I'd have played it with him from the beginning, I'd have thought, this ain't all that good, because her voice acting is so much better when you just like get missions and things, especially if it's just like a really small mission where you've just got to say, yes, I've already done that for you. You know, the guy is such a wooden actor. It is such a good game when you play as the female character, as Cassandra, as opposed to Alexios. Yeah, don't play with him. So I'm thinking of actually deleting my my game again and going back to her, because her voice acting is so much better, and I'm not enjoying it playing as him because he's so wooden. He's just not good. But anyway, I was quite impressed with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's the first Assassin's Creed I've ever played, but based on that, I've now bought a load more of them. So I've bought Origins and Syndicate and something else and something else and something else. I can't remember, a shitload. And they're all on sale, aren't they? There was a super sale on with all the season passes and stuff. So I bought the lot. So I'm going to be having a crack on those. Don't know whether to do a playthrough with them because it's long. You're on there for like a couple of 100 hours or so, really. And there's a lot of just messing around doing nothing. I was thinking possibly I might just do the main missions and nothing else and do a playthrough of it. And do that, but I ain't decided. But I'm going to stick with doing this Ducati game. I really like it, it's quite nice. I think the level I've just set it to now is going to be a challenge for me. I'm not going to come first every time, which is completely pointless. It doesn't feel rewarding when that happens. So I'm going to struggle a little bit. I'm going to have to focus, going to have to improve my bike riding skills. But I think that's good, that's a good thing, and I like it. So I think when we get up to the faster bikes, I might struggle a lot, because these bikes I'm on now are a lot easier to drive. Well, ride. Anyway, snap it up while it's cheap, because it's pretty good. And if you've played Ride 2, judging by the reviews in the store for this game, it seems that it's the same tracks as that. I don't know if it's all exactly the same tracks, no more or no different, because I didn't play Ride 2. But it's a bit of a spin-off, isn't it? It's by the same guys that made that game. It's just a spin-off for Ducati. So there you go. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you didn't enjoy it, leave it a thumbs down and then fuck off and don't bother watching any of my other videos, because they're all like this. Just me talking a load of shit. See you all soon. Take care. Be safe, etc. Don't go outside. Don't touch anybody. Don't come within 2 meters of anyone else. All that stuff. Yeah. See you later. Bye.